Hey, so this is my pitch for Fast and Furious 10, 2050 and beyond. It's an action and adventure genre. The tone would be more futuristic, fast paced, and explosive. That's what you would see on the Netflix queue. And I would say in 2050, when the Fast family are all well out of their prime, but dwindling on retirement funds, Dominic enlists the help of the gang for one final heist, Fort Knox. I'm the best person for this project because I grew up watching the Fast and Furious franchise. I know exactly the level of intensity, action, and fun that goes into every single Fast franchise movie. And I would be the perfect person to bring every form of those things into this specific film. What makes my project unique is the storyline is like any other of the Fast and Furious that we've ever seen. They team up in supercars, super suits, and action-packed Fast and Furious fun that only Fast and Furious can bring. That'll be both heartbreaking and exhilarating too, as they break into Fort Knox for the ultimate heist in the entire franchise. I mean, you've never heard of anyone breaking into Fort Knox for all of the gold that it has and everything like that. So the setting would be in Kentucky, USA 2050. We go all the way back there. They're all settled out there. There, um, Dom realizes he has dwindled out of all of his heist money and cannot pay for his gambling debt to one of the most dangerous businessmen in the country. Being strapped for cash, reaches out to everyone in the Fast family, but no one agrees to help him because they've all cut ties with Dom for past heists gone wrong that they blame him for. Dom sees a documentary about Fort Knox and decides that is the heist that he needs in order to pay back his debt before it's too late and he's killed. And then he's not able to take care of, let alone anybody, including his family. Dom reaches out again once more with the suggestion to rob Fort Knox. The Fast gang is still a bit hesitant, but they realize they need to help Dom for the sake of Dom's family and not for Dom's sake. So they begin to plan out for the heist for Fort Knox. Um, this brings us into Act Two, which I would say is they start the heist setup by stealing supercars from a super suit factory. Uh, they use the super suits to be in a high battle for fight for supercars. And then they use the super suits to break into Fort Knox, and then use the supercars to get to drive away from fighter jets, other supercars, the entire government as a whole, with a bunch of military armory and tech. They're literally facing just the hammer of it all because they need the money, they need the gold for Dom's sake. Um, so yeah, that's what they do. Uh, Dom makes up for having hurt the family in Act Three because they end up being successful, and all is forgiven. They all move out of the country to different countries, but continue their support for their families and live in a relaxing fashion in retirement. So that way they've robbed Fort Knox. They can't stay in the country. Obviously, no one can after doing something like that, but they all get to retire in fashion, and now they can finally be their old 60-year-old selves, not in super suits. I mean, that is a really cool idea alone. Old people in super suits. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to see that? So the set pieces in the trailer would be Dom, Pierce, and Tej fighting against an army of soldiers in super suits themselves. Dom would be dodging rockets from fighter jets in his supercar, driving really fast, missiles shooting down through the road. Fort Knox standoff scene where Rick Silver holds Dom's family hostage in Fort Knox. That's Rick Silver also be some of the main antagonist of the film, the business person that has Dom by the balls and is basically just like, oh, you have to pay me back. And then there will be lots of cool car jumps, but in super suits as cars explode and transitions. I mean, it'd be the works of it in fast style, as only fast can do. And so I just wanted to focus on two of the main characters. So Dom would be the first main character. Now in his mid to late 60s, Dom is still in some form of shape, but he's definitely not the same as he used to be. He has a big gray beard, more of a bit of a beer gut, and he seems a little bit more bitter throughout time, everything that's happened to him. Um, so we'll figure out more as the movie unveils more of what happened in the heist that went wrong and what Dom did to hurt the Fast family. But we'll see that as time goes on. Rick Silver will be played by Hugh Jackman. He is an Australian businessman in his 60s who wants Dom to fail at robbing Fort Knox and will stop at nothing to also get the money that Dom owes him. So he really just sees Dom's plan. He's like he's stringing Dom along, perfectly fine with it. But he knows that he doesn't want Dom to actually succeed. He wants Dom to fail while he also reaps the benefits of the money that Dom stole for him, of the gold that Dom stole for him. So long as he wins, everyone else loses. That's all his goal is. But that would be the two main characters, especially our antagonists. And I would love as Hugh Jackman being the fast villain because I mean, hell, they've had Idris Elba and stuff like that as a fast villain. But why not Hugh Jackman? It would be lovely. Um, yeah, so that is my pitch for Fast and Furious 10, 2050, and beyond. It's going to be one of the best you've ever seen. I mean, who wouldn't want to see old people in high tech super suits instead of old people in high tech wheelchairs? I mean, we love it. Thank you.